Okay, everyone, what is up? It's Elvin Ninja 7, your resident MISTWEAVER monk, and today I'm doing a top 15. It's a little scary. We have a pretty melee heavy group. We have 5 melee. I don't know if they knew that building this group. But yeah, today I just wanted to try something different, and that is that we're going to be Night Fae. So we're going to be Phalanx stopping on cooldown, and we're going to stand on that Phalanx stomp and fight, trying to get those resets. Let me swap to... Sorry. Okay, looks like we're going to be stuck without the game audio, but, I mean, you guys don't really need the game audio. I can probably put some music. So we're going to Phalanx Stomp. This whole build is trying to get as much damage off as possible. As you see, we've already got one reset. One concern with this build is, like, one, it doesn't do, like, a ton of healing. There's 2 resets. Jesus Christ. It doesn't do a ton of healing. But that's why we're still rocking with the Ancient Teachings. Hopefully the Ancient Teachings can do the healing for us. So far, it looks like people are getting hit by the, just letting the shades beat on them. Okay, I've gotten a ton of resets. What the heck? My damage was 3.5k that pool, and I did all single target abilities. Not bad, and I got another reset coming into this pool. So far, it's kind of sweet. It's just, it does stress me out only being able to, Ancient Teachings heal, honestly. That does stress me out a bit. These resets are pretty frequent. I knew that they were frequent, just had no idea how frequent. One issue with solely relying on Ancient Teachings is a lot of times the heal doesn't go in the right spot. You know what I mean? Like, someone could be at 90%, the other could be at 20%, and you'll Rising Sun Kick, and it'll heal the 90% health guy. Dude, these resets are actually so frequent. What the heck? I'm getting fixated. Okay, we're about to have to come off of our Phalanx Stomp. So I'm a little afraid of the healing aspect. We're going to try not to cast like Vivify or, you know, use our ranged heals at all, basically. We're going to see if we can just heal the key with Ancient Teachings. I'm pretty sure it can be done. Ancient Teachings is really strong. But yeah, like I've said, it gets stressful because you don't get to control where the heals go. And right now, like the good thing about this is I don't even have to look at health bars. I should be, but it shouldn't really change my damage rotation. Okay. We won't be getting a reset because we're not fighting on that stomp. But yeah, I just wanted to, one, test the damage output of this Covenant, and 2, test the viability. This playstyle is viable because it does our most damage. But what would make it not as viable is if Ancient Teachings cannot do all the healing for us. That makes sense. This Phalanx Stomp and Night Fae kind of dies if Ancient Teachings can't carry us. So yeah, maybe I should take this time to try to figure out what my gaming layout. I'm trying to think of what my Streamlabs. Not that. That's the one I was just on. Oh, is it? No. Okay. We're just gonna do. We're just gonna do that. We're just gonna stay with it. Y'all can't hear the game, but why am I slow falling? Oh my god, it's Night Fae, dude. Okay, we're gonna. I'm stuck in the Night Fae slow fall thing. That's so annoying. I know there's like something about Night Fae that lets me do that. Okay, we're gonna get our Essence Font off, and then we're gonna Phalanx Stomp. There's one reset. No, I just want to stand on my line. Honestly, so far it's pretty fun. Let's see if we can get a really cheeky reset. No, oh, I got nature locked. I'm a noob. I walked right through that. Oh my god. What am I doing? Yeah, so far the healing has not been an issue, but the scary parts of this dungeon are still to come. We got this next little hallway. Y'all know that pack where there's all those shooters. That hallway is always scary. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and talk about it. I did not change talents much. Like, I'm still using Rising Mist, obviously, because we're going to be trying to punch and kick even more often than we already do. And let's see, I'm using Jade Statue just because it's well, shit. Okay, so now why am I using that? I should be using Chi-Ji, because I normally, for this week with Necrotic, I always go Jade Statue just because there's a lot of single target tank healing that needs to be done. And Jade Statue's just another hot that we can apply to one person. So that's why I was running it this week, but I forgot to swap it. Should definitely be running Chi-Ji. It's definitely our best option, especially with this playstyle. But yeah, so I know I'm already going to get a comment about that because someone skipped this part of the video, but there you go. It's been said. I made my mistakes. But yeah, I think we'll be fine. So the good thing about this, about Phalanx Stomp, is it does a good bit of damage, and you know, as you can see, we can cast it pretty often because it resets. Now the downside is that it's target capped to 5 targets, but this is a pretty good dungeon to do. You know, we always get. Oh, I'm not even essence fonted. Okay, let's waste revival there. This is a good 5 target max dungeon kind of. For the most part, so we won't really be punished by that too much. Yeah, just figured I'd give it a shot. I know I have some pretty big Nightface simps in my comments. I don't blame you. It's fun. I'm not gonna lie. Plus, when I first started, like no matter what character I played, I only wanted to play Nightface. So totally get it. We're gonna pop a defensive real quick. We're kind of getting pooped on. I'm just punching the shield. Why am I doing that? So no resets. Okay, reset. We're gonna try to maximize our essence font. So this whole, we're gonna try to use our whole ancient teachings bar just to maximize damage output. So we spend less time channeling. Look at that reset. Dang, right once I cast it. Spend less time channeling essence font and more time getting those ancient teaching procs. So far, yeah, I mean, I know 15s aren't the scariest thing. Like, a lot of us can do them pretty easy at this point. I mean, there's still in-game content. So I just want to see if this can help us, you know, kill the dungeon faster, basically. Get our damage output up so the dungeon goes by quicker. Because at this point, if you can do a 15, then your only optimization should be your damage. You know what I mean? Because obviously the healing's covered. So yeah, I'm probably making no sense. It is hard commentating as you talk. It's one thing I've learned. YouTube is not easy by any means, especially being a small YouTuber. It's, you know, I'm not gaining anything out of this except for, like, when you guys comment and let me know that you enjoyed a video or something, it really helps because, you know, it makes me smile, and I think that's worth something. Okay, that reset was nice because we got to reposition our Phaline. Ooh, another reset. This damage is nice too, 4.5k. We're gonna save our Touch of Death for maybe the next one. It is scary, this little part, that burst of damage. I'm trying to heal people up. If we have enough time, you know. Reset again. We're gonna go ahead and Essence Font while we have the chance. One thing that I've heard about Phalanx Stomp and playing Night Fae is that you run out of mana really easy. And I think one mistake people make is they see like, oh, Mana Tea is just like so good, like we can only use Mana Tea, but I think the Monastery, the Crane, oh my god, I just used it. The one where like your Blackout Kick gives you mana back, it can honestly just add up, and it's not that it gives you more mana back over a long amount of time as Mana Tea saves you. It's just with Blackout Kick and Tiger Palm costing no mana, there's just time where instead of spending mana, you're just only gaining mana, and it can really just keep you topped up. Like if you look, I'm casting Phalanx Stomp as close to on cooldown as I can think to, and I am just not having issues because I'm just Blackout Kicking and Tiger Palming as much as I can to get free mana back. Literally free. It costs, dude, that reset, very nice. It costs no mana, but gives me mana back. So it's just, it's very sweet. I guess while we walk, we can figure out what the name is. Spirit of the Crane. It's like, yeah, you only get like less than 1% of mana back for every Blackout Kick. But it's still nice. It's just literally the fact that these cost no mana. So if you just sit there and cycle Tiger Palm, Blackout Kick, Tiger Palm, Blackout Kick, your mana bar is only going up. You can watch it literally jump up. Which I even use that in Raid now. I know a lot of people hate that. They're still stuck on Mana Tea. And I get that. But I personally just like being able to control my mana bar. And it's like, yeah, Mana Tea's great. You can have 8 seconds of just burst heals. Or throughout the whole fight, you can just really control your mana by oh god, okay. You can not cast, okay, I should just revival, because I'm trying not to stop and vivify as much. Yeah, over the fight, you can like stop casting all of your, like Renewing Mist, Refreshing Jade Wind, that kind of stuff, and really just start to cast, cycle your Blackout and Tiger Palms. And just, yeah, really control your mana. Okay, okay, I couldn't have done anything there. Maybe I could have like Tiger's Lesson if I was paying attention more, but we have a video to film. I'm not gonna pay attention to y'all. Come on now. Really excited to see, oh god, people. Just run from them. Really excited to see the damage breakdown at the end of all this. See if we're getting good damage, especially from Phalanx Stomp. I'm excited to see how much it does of my damage. One thing you'll notice is they just buffed. I'm going to use this here, but just to top them up. They had just buffed our spinning crane kick damage by a very small amount. I mean, 30% is a lot, but like of our overall damage, it's a small amount, if that makes sense. So like it's not super exciting, but you'll notice I'm not even pressing that button. Since I'm solely relying on Ancient Teachings, there are some pools where like I know we're fine, like we're not going to take much damage. So maybe you could argue I should be pressing it. Like here, like we're literally taking 0 damage. And I think 2 target damage is kind of, I guess it's not even worth pressing Spinning Crane Kick. I don't know. You could argue I should be pressing it more, but I don't know. The buff's very minor. It's not even worth pressing in my opinion. It is worth pressing if you have like Fallen Order rolling, or if everyone's like totally topped up and you know there's like a big AoE pack that you're not taking damage from. But yeah, it's still the buff. I wouldn't change up your playstyle just because of that buff, basically, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah. I was so ready to end cap that guy. Okay, we have big damage coming out. Ooh, good aim, Z. I'm gonna revival that just to we're gonna keep him from dying. Might as well use our cooldowns, get them on cooldown, especially for these big damage parts. There aren't many pools in this dungeon that do a ton of damage, so might as well counter them with our abilities. That makes sense. Yeah. Not even going to worry about topping up the warrior. When you take those portals, it full heals you. This is also a pretty scary pool. So I am going to start off by applying a couple mists just to help out. But we're going to get that down. We're going to watch our feet while trying to keep our damage buttons going. Let's hide behind. Oh, watch that Vi. I don't know why we got Vi, but I guess we might as well beat up on Vi a bit. Uh-oh, I got my shade. I need to heal. Leave me alone. Trying to stay on this as much as I can, get these resets, but nah, it's just not gonna happen. We're just gonna go back to our ancient teaching cycle. Go on, take it quick. Nah. You can like take it before the ad spawns, but we didn't do that. I guess I'll talk about it. I went whenever we Phalanx Stomp, we'll get 15% haste. Which is very nice since especially we're basically always getting 15% haste. So how my build kind of is I have some haste built in just because it's good with ancient teachings, but honestly if you're gonna go Night Fae, you don't need haste at all. You can just pump your verse and your crit up as much as possible to buff your damage as much as possible. And just play like that and let the haste that you're getting from, I think it's called like Field of Blossoms or whatever, let that be all of your haste. And that's probably the ideal way to play this playstyle. If Night Fae really catches on and this damage is worth it. Because now that we have double legendaries, back before double legendary, you would have to sacrifice ancient teachings to use this Lego, or you would have to sacrifice that Lego to use ancient teachings for the healing. But now it's like we get all the damage from these resets being more frequent, and then we should dispel. Okay, that's a yikes. We just caused them to die. That does not feel good. I didn't dispel in time. I was talking. Oops. It's okay. We have a B-res. We try again. Yeah, now we get all the damage from the resets, while also getting ancient teaching to just, heal for us. We're gonna dispel the rogue. They're less tanky, I think. Luckily, our tank is not taking damage. I think what happened there when he died is our tank kind of ate some of our heals from our ancient teachings, and that's just not ideal. They didn't go to the guy that was basically dying. Okay, we're gonna pop our defensive. Oh, okay, he dispelled himself, so. Okay, warrior, what you doing? But yeah, I like double legendary. Kind of lets us do stuff like this. I don't really know if it's worth it in single target to Phalanx Stomp on cooldown, or if it adds up to more damage, just Tiger Palming for the resets of Sun Kick. That's just math I haven't done yet. But we're going to keep doing it just because I want to see these Phalanx Stomp numbers at the end of all this. Why are you dying? He's Necro dying or whatever it's called. Oh, well, we saved him, so I'll take it. I wish that one of these Rising Sun kicks would go to him. There we go. We're going to rack up a couple blackout kicks to top these guys up. There we go. That was juicy. I love doing that. When you get all 4 of your blackout kicks, we're going to dispel ourselves because it's on the tank. But when you just rack up some Tiger Palms, then you just get those blackout kicks that just fully top the team up. It's nice. It's one thing that's really slept on about this, about Ancient Teachings. People think, oh, it's, you know, the burst healing comes from Rising Sun Kick. It's like, yeah, kind of, but a lot of your healing comes from blackout kick, and it's very, very nice. I'd say so far so good. A couple deaths. They might have been avoidable. Fallen Order definitely would have healed some of these guys through some of their deaths. But I don't know. I guess with a little bit more optimization in like my build, and you know, if I was just playing better, if I was like off, oh god, if I was not filming a video and like not talking and really focusing, I feel like I would have definitely saved those guys. Okay, we are absolutely falling behind here. Can Ancient Teachings bring us back? We gotta stop that cast because that hurts. Fight on our line. Okay, that doesn't help getting a shade. Oh, it did not go down. I wonder also how much of our healing is coming from that. I don't think Feline Stomp heals a ton. Okay, we just grouped the shade in now. Come on now. I guess I can't really control it with, I think he's Necro. Oh, Lord. I guess that heal is a slightly stronger Chi Burst heal. Let's Chi Burst and then shoot a Feline through it. All in all, I definitely think this playstyle is very fun. I highly recommend doing it. If you're someone who's comfortable already with your healing, if you don't feel like you need the, I don't want to say handicap, but like, you know, the super easy to play Venthyr, if you don't feel like you need Fallen Order, then yeah, definitely try this out. It's fun. I do have a feeling like it is affecting our damage. It's giving us more, but obviously I can't tell during the dungeon. Another thing I want to try is, I just want to see how good, dude, you gotta run. I want to see how good the Touch of Death legendary is. I want to see how much our damage goes up with that. But the problem is it does 0 healing, so you would have to pair it with a healing Covenant legendary. So I'd probably have to go like Venthyr plus the Touch of Death one, just to see if that gives us more damage. But the problem there is we wouldn't be Ancient Teachings cycling, so we would lose our passive damage, really. I don't know, maybe we could optimize it to where we're still just sitting there doing our same rotation. It would be just like last expansion when we had just one legendary, except now we'd have a 1 minute Touch of Death. Be fun to try. I'm gonna boop you away, I don't want to deal with you. Yeah, I definitely want to hear what you guys think of this build. If you think Night Fae is good, if it's viable, if you think it's actually our best Mythic Plus option just because of the damage, or if you think maybe Ancient Teachings can't solo heal a plus 20. Because one of my worries is like Ancient Teachings definitely will fall off quicker, and by quicker I mean like at a lower key level than Fallen Order, just because Fallen Order just can heal anything basically. So I'm worried about that. Like if I was doing a plus 18, would we be fine? You know what I mean? Or if I was doing, okay, you need to not get that off. Okay, it's a good revival, I guess. Could have saved it though. Would have been nice for the boss fight. Yeah, would we be doing okay with just Ancient Teachings healing? Oh my god. Of course it goes for me. If we We're in a higher level key. I guess I'm the only one that could answer that. I could have done a plus 20 or something, but no. I don't want to go in straight away and just trash a key if I'm wrong, you know. But I mean, people were timing plus 20s with just Ancient Teachings last tier, so I guess it could be done. Okay, our mana is starting to kind of dip down a bit. So we're going to try to see if we can just make it go up. We're going to really focus on getting all of the Blackout Kick stacks. Watch, I just gained 2,000 mana. Pretty nice. No. Oh, I'm just not even paying attention to the mechanics. Looks like my team isn't either, because they just got clapped. One tip for you guys, it's always worth it just a touch of death or like whatever relic you're getting. They do, it's just, if you think about it like on a boss fight, if you're fighting both and like the boss, it's just the damage adds up, so it's just nice to just go ahead and get them dead. Get that buff, you don't have to time it perfectly, but it's just a lot less damage than just fighting the boss. Wait, it's a lot more damage than just fighting the boss. So yeah, I always, if I have touch of death up, a lot of times I will just touch of death, or just so we, you know, it reduces the amount of healing we have to do, basically. Makes healing easier to have only one boss at a time. I hope I'm not just speaking gibberish into your ears. And also what I did just there, this is another little tip that I've picked up. Our punches, like Tiger Palm, our 3 little main punching and kick spells, they have a very limited range. Like it's like melee, like straight up on the boss. Like look, I'll press it now. And they weren't taking, oh my god. Like when I press it from this far out, he's not taking any damage, it's not even casting. But if I press like Sun Kick, they do take damage. Just because what I'm trying to say is Sun Kick has a longer range. Which if you watched my Mist Not Fist video, then you'll know that. But like yeah, when I have to move away from the boss and I'm moving back in, sometimes I'll just go ahead and spinning crane kick to get some damage off while I'm moving. Just a little tip. We are just, it's like my Fey line is rotting away and becoming this little vile gas. So far, it looks like the healing is totally fine with just Ancient Teaching. What boss do we have left? Oh, we've done all the bosses. Now we just have the last one. Nice. Yeah, it looks like as long as we kill this boss in a timely manner, it looks like we made it. Oh, also, I haven't even talked about, I mean, going Knife A, you do have the benefit of having Soul Shape. It's probably the best. Is it the best? It is the best Covenant ability. I'm going to go ahead and confidently say that. I think they all have their niches, but it's just a way better Dwarf Shadows. I feel like as a monk, you probably barely ever use Dwarf Shadows even. But like Soul Shape is good enough to where you will use it a lot more often. Let's make sure we're in the Mistweaver loot spec. Hopefully we get a ruby for the video. Get that YouTuber luck. Come on now. Come on, I don't get paid a cent to make YouTube videos, but you know how you can pay me back? You can give me a soul-letting ruby. That's all I want. Yeah, I love making YouTube videos. I really do, and I'm gonna keep doing it. Don't have anything to worry about. It's a great hobby for me. Would be very fun to let this become a full-time job. But step 1 is getting to 1,000 subscribers. I think that's like the first benchmark to actually make a little bit of money, just like side money, and then you really have to start growing from there to get to where you can do it as a job. But this would be the dream. But you know what step one is? Step one is us reaching 500 subscribers. And once we do that, once we hit 500 subscribers, which we are so close, a couple of you watching this could just go click the button now. It's free, and we could do it. Once we hit 500 subs, we are going to do a 12-hour live stream. As you see, this 30-minute video, I'm already struggling to talk, so, I mean, who knows how well that's going to go. A 12-hour live stream is going to be nuts. We're going to go ahead and bubble our tank, just because I do not want to lose here. Run! Our team just didn't notice it was spawning on him. Come on. Yeah, once we hit 500 subs, 12-hour live stream. And then, you know, further down the line, a long ways down the line, actually, once we hit 1,000 subs, that'll be a 24-hour live stream. And I know a lot of you are like, oh, I don't really watch streams. Like, I get that. I'm not, like, much of a stream guy. But whenever one of my YouTubers does a live stream that they don't normally do, it's just a fun time to... sometimes you'll get to play with them, like with you guys. I'll definitely be running keys with you. Definitely be... I'll, you know, do some raids with you. I have a couple of different tunes that I could come on. It'll just be a lot of fun. We can try out some stuff. We might do some PvP. Play some other games. I'll definitely have to play some other games. I'm a guy that likes to swap between games. I don't know how you guys feel about that. But yeah, it'll just be a very fun time, but we got to get there. We are so close. I think we're at 470, 469 last time I checked, but I think I just got one. Yeah, it was a great way to wake up this morning to see someone, they left a comment too. Very nice. He left a comment on my Druid video. Shout out to him if you're watching this. Yeah, just makes me smile in the morning seeing that someone liked a video or someone chose to subscribe. It's very nice. Alright, I just sold out that whole fight. I'm sorry, I just realized that. That's all I was talking about. But hey, oh man, it didn't get ruby. But that is a great belt. In fact, that belt is so good, it might even incentivize me to craft Unity on another slot. Did anyone else get the ruby? Does not look... Ooh. Hey, we got a renown. We need 2 more to get that damage buff. All right, let's look at the stats. Let's see how good it was. Okay, 2.8k overall. I can already say normally my average is like 2.4 to 2.5k. Sorry, dude. So already I can say it did give us some extra damage. It's still not shaman damage. Let's look at this breakdown. We still have our main damage coming from that, but 15% of our damage? That's actually nuts. 700k damage from Feline Stomp. Honestly, that is very good. I was not expecting that. 700k. I cast it 108 times. Dude, the legendary is actually sick. Very good damage. I'm honestly a fan. Our healing was still very good. Our ancient teachings really carried us a lot because we were playing into it. Feline Stomp healing. So the healing is less than the damage. I was kind of expecting that. We have less targets to hit than our damage does. What is he saying? Oh, poor guy. Honestly, I'm a fan. I'm actually going to start running keys as Night Fae a lot more. I don't know how high of a key I'll be able to push. I think like with Fallen Order, I can push like 20s. I haven't yet. I've just been chilling trying to get trinkets. But with Night Fae, maybe I could push 20. I'd have to get even... I'd have to fall back into the mindset that I had before I swapped to Venthyr in the first place. I used to just Ancient Teachings, and I think I was playing Kyrian back then. And I loved it, and I was really good at it. I felt like I had the playstyle down pat, but then I kind of, once we swapped to Fallen Order, I really got that playstyle down and kind of forgot to just like only focus on Ancient Teachings. So Yeah, it's definitely a cool ability, honestly. I'm a big fan. I highly recommend trying this out. I've had a lot of you comment down below to tell me to try it, so I always try to give you guys what you want to see. So make sure you tell me what you want to see next. And that actually completes my vault for the week. So I'm going to go chill, watch some movies, and you guys just keep doing what you're doing. Y'all are smashing it. I've gotten a lot of subscribers lately. Really big deal. So yeah, I'm done for today. Hopefully, y'all have a great weekend. Finish it strong, and uh, let's just keep pushing keys. I guess let's try to make Mistweaver look better than people think it is. And I think Knife A, could it be the solution? I don't know. I want to see some of you guys who are better than me, you know, take it and push keys with it. So yeah, have a good one, and I'll see you guys in the next video.